The dead goat. In other words, I have the dead goat syndrome. When you wave a knife left, right, and center in front of me, I don't see it, let alone feel it. Another sin of John Dramani Mahama whilst in power. They say power corrupts. Absolutely. Absolute power, yes, corrupts absolutely. My brother, when Mahama said these things, some of us were so shocked. The soft-spoken, humble Mahama said some of these things. That was why we sent him where he belonged, opposition. Mahama went into opposition. My brother, my sister.
These are words of Blakk Rasta. And Blakk Rasta, I know, was referring to this. Osakra ko further, Ewoka said John Mahama said on your dead goods. In what context? Into tier Blakk Rasta. Or say John Mahama Jina Ghana youth in him. Now let's read exactly words at John Mahama you see. Omoka said John Mahama can say on your magician to do what? To create jobs. Now let's read this. That's what I'm saying. After this, Blakk Rasta is supposed to apologize to John Mahama personally and apologize to the NDC party.
Whenever I say my PENDREAM TV there, I see them you
just walk. People cannot just sit on TV, on radio, and walk and talk and walk. No, because journalists know too when you go through. So I can't someone on the TV, so another radio, so I want car. And recently I saw a video of a Blakk Rasta, and the respect I have for Blakk Rasta, I was I have his phone number. I talked to him. I used to carry his shows on my TV. But I feel, say, the level of respect young people like us, we have for people like Blakk Rasta, no, we expect them to do better when they get the opportunity to speak on national issues. Because there's no way I'll sit here and make up stories against Blakk Rasta. Abraham Minim said Blakk Rasta has an integrity to protect. He has some family to protect. He has something he has built that I cannot just destroy. So when I sit here to speak about Blakk Rasta, and even when I see a story about Blakk Rasta, what I will do is say, I need to fact check it first before I speak on it. And somebody like Blakk Rasta will be able to say, at a point he was a lecturer. Onim the left from the right. You don't expect Blakk Rasta to come sit on radio and start saying things that he has not verified. It's bad. And it gives room for people to come and just say anything to you. Recently, me said Blakk Rasta, Mahama say, Tama Mahama, your president, you know, Mahama can say, or a dead goat. And when I heard Blakk Rasta say that, I said, no, you have read wide. You are seen as somebody who knows the street and somebody who is an intellectual. Majority of the people respect you for you, at the end of the day, fact checking your things before you say. John Mahama never stood anywhere else to say, or a dead goat into the second channel. You will not, because you Blakk Rasta, you've learned grammar, you know, figurative statement, you know, whatever speeches, you know. And Mahama did not even make that emphatic statement. Go check the video, check the context before you speak on your show. And that is what we are all expecting you people sitting on radio and TV to do. So Blakk Rasta to come and sit on radio to lie. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. To lie about something that you should know better. You can read, you can, in fact, if you can't, if you did not even get access to the video, you can get access to the text. So why do you come sit on TV as somebody people respect to lie? No, we try to John Mahama, so said John Mahama say, or a dead goat. John Mahama didn't say that. John Mahama never stood to tell the youth of Ghana, say, on your magician to create jobs. He never said that. The moment you do that, then you are aligning yourself with Obiti Sechema, Wound to Me, or Wound to Me Radio. They are not intellectually sound to even speak on radio. And I'm not saying that is how low your intelligence is. But I expect you to do better. Because John Mahama never in his life as a president, when you platform Biaso and Kanta say, oh no, he is not a magician to create jobs. No. John Mahama was speaking to the youth that there are job opportunities out there that his government is creating. There are hospitals they are building. They are doing the thing they just changed into NAPE. John Mahama started the how do they call it? Entrepreneurial something. There were so many things that John Mahama administration they were putting together, and he was telling the youth to take advantage of that because the government cannot come home and give you money or put money in your pocket. John Mahama was encouraging the youth to look for the opportunities and grab it. And John Mahama did never. John Mahama engineer baby and kada say he's not. John Mahama cannot sit in the Jubilee House and say, "Come to my office, I'm giving you a job." The jobs are there. Look for them. And that is what he was telling the youth politely. So you sit on radio and you make it look like if you want to make your point, Blakk Rasta, you can make your point. But don't try to step on people's credibility to become relevant. That is my problem with some of you people. And I respect you a lot. I respect your trade. I respect the job you do, the respect you have for other people. But do not deliberately. Because the reason I'm saying deliberately is because you can read and write. Sebio, without due respect, you are not flesh like Chairman to me. Without due respect, you are not foolish like Abronye. You are not stupid like Ernesto Usubempa. You are not stupid like Richard Ahiagba. You are not a political dog. You are a journalist, renowned journalist. People know. And you have taught in classes. So you should at least spend a minute to learn, to read, to research before you spill that out there. Mumi enjoy that kind of trying to step on people to become relevant in the system. That is not going to help anybody. It is not. Because Adea John Mahama, you cannot put those words in his mouth. You people are all struggling. I am struggling. We are all struggling in Ghana because of you people propagating JANDAM and propaganda. Go back and I entreat you to go find a video, play it on your show, and then apologize to John Mahama and the NDC, Blakk Rasta. You need to do that. Go there, find the video. It is on YouTube. It is on social media. Go and find the video. Play every single thing that John Mahama said. And if John Mahama categorically insulted the youth or insulted Ghanaians that he is not a magician, and you, I know, you know better. You have read wider than myself. You explain the video and the statement of John Mahama to Ghanaians and now narrate it as John Mahama insulted the people of Ghana. The journalism you guys are doing, sitting on radio and tarnishing the image of people, where we do the same to you people, you will not like it. You guys are not kids. We are struggling today because we did not defend truth. We all helped for lies to take over. That is why today in Ghana, we have these fools leading us. Now we have been able to analyze the system to understand we need to fight bad news. We need to fight fake news. We need to fight these kind of things. This is not a time for you people to be trying to please your egos and making it look like I still want to be relevant and I have to destroy somebody to be relevant. That is wrong. So without due respect to Blakk Rasta, I'm urging you, I'm respectfully telling you this. When you come on your show, play that video to Ghanaians and then let Ghanaians understand what John Mahama actually said on that day, so that the Ghanaian will understand whether you are telling the truth or you are misleading the people. Let us stop this kind of cheap journalism and radio broadcasting or whatever you guys call it. This is the exact statement John Mahama made, and let me read it to Blakk Rasta. Tomorrow, you have the responsibility. It is that you need to apologize to John Mahama. You have to. Because when I sit here or when I go on the net and I see people say anything about you which is bad, and I come sit here to condone without fact checking you, especially having your phone number and not calling you to ask, you will be mad at me. So why do you want to do that to other people? According to President Mahama, this is the exact statement from John Mahama. You people should stop this. You Northerners, majority of you are your own enemies. You Northerners. You think you know too much. You think you can always make your brothers feel bad because maybe they did not agree with you or disagree with you on something. That's not how we build a nation. These are the words of John Mahama. And I can play Blakk Rasta's video. I don't care. Mr. S, you can pull that video for me first. I'll play that video and then I will read the statement to you so that the JANDAM can be killed. Then we move forward because enough of this. We are tired of this throwing out fake news and maligning people and distorting facts. Let's stop this. Blakk Rasta, I respect you. I have your phone number and any single day I'll give you that respect. But what you did It's against the job you do. It's against the ethics. It makes you look bad. The best thing, if you're an honorable man, you need to come on your show and apologize to Ghanaians, your listeners in the first place. Tell them that you didn't do your research. Maybe you were too excited, and that let them know you are not a kid, Blakk Rasta. You are an adult. And I can sit here and say to Ghanaians to say, what you do, you don't do anything for any political party. For that, I can say it. You are vocal, you want to express your views, but in that process, do not distort facts. I will not sit here and say Blakk Rasta works for the NPP, Blakk Rasta works for the NDC. I'll never say that, because we have all followed you. You have tried to do your job diligently, stay neutral, as you people call it, but try not to distort facts. Try not to distort facts. That is the most important thing. And that is something that the NPP did. That is what the NPP did in opposition. They basically changed every single statement John Mahama made when he was in power. And that is why I'm about to tell you guys something. Ghana Web has become another fake news site. You have to be very careful about Ghana Web, because what the Ghana Web is doing now is they are putting captions out there that does not correlate with the stories they put out there. Now, the NPP owns Ghana Web, and it has become another avenue where fake news, bad publicity, bad publication about people, misquoting people, directing people, distorting fact. Ghana Web has become another avenue where this government is using to destroy lives and destroy this nation. Into Ghana Web, no, the moment you see a caption from Ghana Web, you have to quickly click on the story and read it, because everything they put out there, 99% of it, it is not connected to the headline they give it, because now it has become a business venture where they just need to lie for people to watch or read what they put out there. So with all due respect, before you follow Ghana Web, Peace FM, you need to make sure you read the story. And yes, sir, and yes, sir, Obi can make a decision. That decision, it will destroy you forever. Yes. I need the Blakk Rasta video, because before I read what John Mahama said exactly, it's very, very important. And if the Ghost team, you guys can send me the video. I know it wasn't part of that. It wasn't part of our editorial. So if you guys can pull the video for me, Maminya, no quick, and I'm into show this, because it's very important that we clear the air on these things. 60 days to elections. There are so many ways people would like to distort the system, distort fact, and we are supposed to stop it, especially Ghana Web. Into Ustadia, this is the story they published. Time and John Mahama or power no. Ghana Web. You see? And I'm pick a story no every daily guide. This is 2016. November 2016. Now I can less than a month. Miyako Twaba. And ASB captured banner. I am not a magician. Mahama tells unemployed graduates. And no na yetamu ye de kwa santimim de nam Ghana say Mahama say on your magician. We don't do this in Ghana. And Daily Guide belongs to Freddie Blakk. So Freddie Blakk is the former chairman of the NPP. Freddie Blakk, mono, that is what they have thrived on for years. They have nothing better to their name. It is all about distorting facts and lying. Until 2016, this is what they did in 2016. They moved the words from Daily Guide, and then Ghana Web Mo, they collaborated and destroyed Mahama's statements. I'm going to take a break. I'll play the video for all of us to listen, and then we can continue. I'll be back after this short break.
We've always sung the first stanza of our national anthem, which asks for God's blessing on our homeland Ghana. And it enjoins us to resist oppressors' rule. Many have not taken the time to observe the second stanza of our national anthem, and the lyrics bear reflection. It says, "Hail to thy name, O Ghana. To thee we make our solemn vow, steadfast to build together a nation strong in unity, with our gifts of mind and strength of arm, whether night or day, in mist or storm, in every need, whatever the call may be, to serve thee, Ghana, now and forevermore." This stanza calls for a nation strong in unity and enjoins us with our gift of mind and strength of arm to serve our motherland, Ghana, now and forevermore. The first stanza of our national anthem, which asks for God's blessing on our homeland, Ghana, and it enjoins us to resist oppressors' rule. Many have not taken the time to observe the second stanza of our national anthem, and the lyrics bear reflection. It says, "Hail to thy name, O Ghana. To thee we make our solemn vow, steadfast to build together a nation strong in unity, with our gifts of mind and strength of arm, whether night or day, in mist or storm, in every need, whatever the call may be, to serve thee, Ghana, now and forevermore." This stanza calls for a nation strong in unity and enjoins us with our gift of mind and strength of arm to serve our motherland, Ghana, now and forevermore.
The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with. And they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us.
Na say Juma asam na yeka new patriotic party programs are ye die gu ho no ebedu baabi no ye be kra nkofo afiama no ne no ma be ye Juma Ghana amani amofamu no miaminim dudu na modwuma na gu miaminim dudu na modwuma no ayedan agu sese obi a wa dwuma no ansi wuye enya wo photo yen ye say a business for aba na aba ense say mo a sabio munwuma no ansi ye no ya ni so ade enwa e kan ya no ense say a ade adwuma no baba no say ya nwinyi nyina afei na mo ba bewu ya adwuma ebebu wa Ghana.
The economy is going to grow and grow and grow, and we will have jobs and jobs and jobs. This is the economy of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the MPP. The future.
All right, so what we were discussing, or what I'm doing now, it's a thorough discussion you're having on our editorial. During our editorial meeting, and it's something we need to talk about. From now on, there's going to be a lot of fake news, JANDAM, some people, some knowing and others not knowing, they are going to throw in a system, and it's all because they don't have anything against John Mahama. And I'm not saying, say, Blakk Rasta deal win was deliberate. That's why I'm giving him the respect to come back and retract and apologize to the NDC and apologize to John Mahama, because that's how journalism is done. Now let's listen to Blakk Rasta. Now
Terrors will remain one of the sins of John Dramani Mahama. I am not a magician to create jobs for the youth. He said it. It shocked me, It pierced my heart like a sharp razor straight against the jugular vein. I am like the dead goat. In other words, I have the dead goat syndrome. When you wave a knife left, right, and center in front of me, I don't see it, let alone feel it. Another sin of John Dramani Mahama whilst in power. They say power corrupts. Absolutely. Absolute power, yes, corrupts absolutely. My brother, when Mahama said these things, some of us were so shocked. The soft-spoken, humble Mahama said some of these things. That was why we sent him where he belonged, opposition. Mahama went into opposition. My brother, my sister.
These are words of Blakk Rasta. And Blakk Rasta, I know, was referring to this. Osakra ko further, John Mahama said on your dead goats. In what context? There's a video there too to show, said John Mahama did not use that statement. He used it in a context. Into sometimes, you know, when we are talking about people, we have to be very, very careful. We need to make sure the facts, we put the facts out, especially when we have the opportunity to speak through a mic. The facts are very important. Into tier Blakk Rasta, I say John Mahama Jina Ghana youth in him. Now let's read exactly words at John Mahama you see. Omokata John Mahama can say on your magician to do what? To create jobs. Now let's read this. That's what I'm saying. After this, Blakk Rasta is supposed to apologize to John Mahama personally and apologize to the NDC party and the government then, because you cannot be doing this and expect us to have a country where we wouldn't have people. Thank you, P. Thank you guys. I have it now. Now let's read what John Mahama actually said. According to President Mahama, and I quote, "The facts of life is that you can only have money in your pocket if you work and earn it. And so there is no magic to put money into people's pockets." Let me take the statement again. So statement when I'm saying John Mahama catch a youth or more Ghana say, and Blakk Rasta sitting in 2024 at TV3 or 3 station to make these statements, misleading the youth, misleading Ghanaians, misleading the world. With all that credibility of Blakk Rasta, I wasn't expecting him to fall for this JANDAM. I wasn't expecting him to act like a chairman to me employee. Now, let me read Mahama's statement again. According to President Mahama, and let me quote Mahama, this is what he said. "The fact of life is that you can only have money in your pocket if you work and earn it. And so there is no magic to put money into people's pockets." John Mahama Kasano, we are a kind of academia or say, Abrabuanka Sankasa, and I trade and Pobas are seen sono. Yen yin say, Enya dia betumatna dem na den sika begu botom. E wo se wo ye adwuma e den. Sebio e wo se wo ye adwuma ansa na wonsa den akowa no. Ansa na wonsa akaska. John Mahama Kureni mo say, "That is why government is investing as much as it is investing to try and provide our people with the skills that they need to enter the world of work." John Mahama Kasos no end of quote or say enunti na na aban no aye na adwene say imbebunu a sebio omo teacher training no yebesi more hospitals se na be omo wi a omo betumenya den hospital aye den akoye adwuma imbebunu omo aye den teacher training and nursing training yebesi e-blocks be omo free teacher training colleges na omo betumenya e-blocks mu akokyera de I implement sa skill no munya no se na be a ebe de skill ankasa insanu dwuma no into say enunti na aban I'm making sure say ye the sikadodo shedien the skill mu insanu dwuma mu se na be ya mebunu ne Ghana for ebenye dwuma ye asama John Mahama ka ye new. Now, Usha Obiti Nana Jantwa, or also to Kumasi Insha FM, or also can the same thing. And Nana Jantwa University, I will not be surprised at Blakk Rasta Soko University. And these are university graduates. Nana Janto Soko Tech. We read what your thesis on Soko engineering. Or see anopebiano sebio kumaso fofo do na jimi on nim nyanso betuma be church nsemu. Nana Janto atena inhra. Then he makes this statement. Said John Mahama say yenti obia. Abra John Mahama ko kumasi otu for party. And otu for boss anyum no. John Mahama mbie na no da anka nche kumasi ni bi say yenti obia. Eso Nana Janto Soko University. Nana Janto also on the Oko Tech. Nana Janto also ono okenkan eche obi anim nyansa no. Otumi na inhraka say John Mahama ka say or a dead goat. San kwasi adwini say yemfa nkyekere man. Na ade chi ankwasiafo asa betena TV so aka kire say moma nyina yenkan ehumbom. Da bi o. Utwa ntro to obi so a yenkan ehumbom ye correct o. Na moma yento John Mahama son okan no so say, and John Mahama added, and I quote, if you sit at home and you don't take advantage of the opportunities, or say so na aban edi njumeba na also when take opportunity. Money is not going to magically appear in your pocket. So what government is doing is investing to create the situation so that as many of our people can take the opportunities as possible. And we are doing this in all sectors. Or say so enya dia sebio sika opese ubenyano onsabeka e wo se aban dwumadi a ototo ene aban nyoma oye no also take advantage ni bi enti ehina John Mahama ka say onya magician na ultimate create adwuma na wanya na Janto ate oso akọ university na branch no Holland ne ka chem say mu degrees no enkwase degrees o se edugu toilet so no ye de toilet na mu buofu se comprehension ne hamo se die ne hamo. Say a natural Jimio. I just don't get it. This is simple. So when you state the facts, are you going to die? You're not going to die. But a tribe, especially na Janto say, a tiny tribe na adokrono into the Okosian wo school no, and to me angel because the tribe akata the wisdom no kojan wo school no so he's not able to allow himself to be open-minded enough to speak true to his own people. Enti John Mahama almost say no na deliberate don't normally say John Mahama din deliberate because at the end na mo person na tribe na nidaho na Janto am nyina am nim and still today am da ho ye every say am ya so obi be free NDC mo be di Ghana so and any am problem enye bibia. Because when it comes to intelligence, when it comes to governance, when it comes to competence, they know John Mahama is better than anybody in the NPP. They know. And it hurts them because they don't have any intelligent person but to match John Mahama. They know. In the NPP, since it was formed from time Ayofa, Ayedian, Bafu Akuto, ni bottom 700 pounds at the NPP, no, they know till date. Omunya, Obia, Oniminyansa, Obetunin and Yansano, Atoto Dien, Atoto, John Mahama. Now, let me kill another JANDAM here. It's very important, say, Sanyo Nyebe Keleno. Omukan say, John Dramani Mahama say, or a dead goat. Now, or you down funu. Now, let's clarify this. Niama Ghana Frontier say, San Samana Wotino radio swing no 90% of them a tro. So what is an anajan to amutiti radio so a other radio na omo San Samana, John Mahama so John Funo Omoboa. A adibia omaya che, the see an omunya chance in yet. Now, my member John Mahama statement to make here said they be almost John Mahama so you John Funo and Oko Kumasha and a campaign. Now, Mumianko Tie, me a sure say Mumudu do na a brofo muntinti. Titru mua mutaitie inshirani ade mumudu do brofo amuntinti ana John Mahama no so no ebia na oka brofo dodo intina ama aedin ama sebio ye nuanu bi beti ase. This is John Mahama and here John Mahama ka so Dwanfunu we di obi atem.
You talk about creating a sustainable economy, but when you hear people say that they don't have money in their pockets, what would you say to them?
The fact of life is you can only have money in your pocket.
I'm sorry. This is speech na me kan ye no about money in your pocket no. John Mahama say onya magician no. Asem na nkasa video ni e ntimo mienti asem na nkasa video. We na John Mahama kan ye. Mo ka say John Mahama say onya magician no. Asem na me read ye no. Eno an o kan o video we mu.
You talk about creating a sustainable economy, but when you hear people say that they don't have money in their pockets, what would you say to them?
the fact of life is you can only have money in your pockets if you work and earn it. And so there's no magic to put money into people's pockets. What we need to do, and that's why government is investing as much as it's investing, to try and provide our people with the skills that they need to enter the world of work. If you sit at home and you don't take advantage of the opportunities, money is not going to magically come and appear in your pocket, or nobody is going to come to your house and say, put this in your pocket. You have to come out and take the opportunities that present themselves, learn a skill, go into the world of work, and you'll be able to put money in your pocket. And so what government is doing is investing to create the situation so that as many of our people can take their opportunities as possible. And so we're doing this in all sectors. In agriculture, if you take cocoa, cocoa has become a very important occupation for our people. Before, the mindset was that it was only our old grandfathers and mothers in the villages who worked on cocoa farms. Today, you should see the young people who are going and acquiring land and planting cocoa. Because one, they are hybrid seedlings that begin producing in 4 years, and two, the price is good. And so people are going and establishing cocoa farms and working on cocoa farms and making more money than they would have made if they were working in an 8-to-5 job. And so opportunities are opening up in all sectors, but nobody is going to come and put that salary in your pocket if you don't take advantage of the opportunities that exist, you know, to be able to find a job and be able to do work and earn money. And of course, as we grow the economy, it ensures that our GDP per capita goes up. It ensures that there's more money available in the system, and it will come to those who go and seek it. And so government has been investing, our economy has been growing respectably. We are looking to accelerate that growth to above 8%. And I'm sure that once the economy is growing that fast, it will create more jobs. In the ICT sector, I opened the Accra Digital Center. It has the potential to produce 12,000 direct jobs. But then, if you sit at home and there's no money in your pocket and you don't take advantage of the Accra Digital Center, we are encouraging startups to come and set up there to produce apps. And before I open the door,
John Mahama, someone can say, "Onya magician." The majority of you are Muslim University. You are useless as dead goat nankasa. Mona moye dwanfunu no. Obi dizana na janto oye dwanfunu. School awko enyina no. Enkwasi ade na akoye. We nsuanya. Say comprehension o. Say grammar o. I don't understand. Entube wo obi dizana po no gina stage. John Mahama say oye dwanfunu. Ye Jimmy. San kwasi ade we ne yetia media bedru hanne. Wo enti aka de we ato obi trim we musase. John Mahama say onya magician the video ni nie ya kan text natural ehina John Mahama edi Ghana ni atem ena John Dramani Mahama edi Ghana ni atem enti eno na ye gina so ende ye da ho TV so eti radio so ede ye campaign na ebe ni tuma chekere man no. How can we build this nation? And majority of the people who use this as references no omo so makọ school akasi o some say na po a doctor say Baumia kura to be gina stage kebi. It you can see that the NPP is a party full of foolish liars. Say atnani a DMPP for atamwa. And yes say a deliberate. Say ye di omatembe free say naturally no omo mudu do ne Jimmy. Omo bugana for say ye nyina ye Jimmy. They have thrived. Omo de JANDAM na ananti abedru ha. The party basically the NPP itself as a political party was built out of lies. Ubusam say party yet no ho mutumi nka. Party no mission ne say mutumi nka. Ne vision ne say mutumi nka. Omo sheda ni idea bia o. Eye mole ne di akira na be week. So you see say idea bia ensheda ni eye den efruma ensheda ni eye den bebia ye chichire free no. Obia di akira ensheda ni root anytime bia no anything they keep on changing their names. JJ scam ekachirem. Also the NPP are dangerous. That's why they keep changing their names because omo the same character. Omo katro etuni paso. Let me tell you, A dear MPP for said John Mahama, no, they are happy about it. And they laugh about it. And when they see people lying and destroying Mahama, his image, his integrity, they are happy because that is how they are built. They are never happy for people who are doing good. They are never happy. And that is the genes of the NPP. So what's the NPP from the time I see MPP now? From 700 pounds timer. They have never been happy for anybody who genuinely wants to help Ghana. It started from Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah genuinely, wholeheartedly wanted to help Ghana. Kwame Nkrumah kura ufriso ewan krofo. It saw less of development chance and mine. But still, the people, majority of them there, no, they just didn't like Kwame Nkrumah because they don't like, majority of them don't like people who want to help. That is the mentality. And today, you see, they get a lot of satisfaction. And he feels to say, every minute he gets, he needs to talk about John Mahama because that is what pleases or makes their appetite more wet. Because say, it will not make their appetite wet. They will not be happy. They just want bad news about people. And that is what they thrive on. And then a majority of NPP for that is what makes them follow the party. It's about nothing else again. Say, and Saudia, they are not happy if you don't destroy somebody. That is the NPP. So, where did the General to Abatia Mahama? And we had intellectuals and so-called educationists and whatever sitting on TV. And 2024, we still have people also on my PhD making this or using this as a reference to Abama John Mahama. Really? John Mahama talked about so many things in that interview. Or create opportunities. The youth should take advantage of it. Accra Digital Center, when it comes to the cocoa processing, he was talking about Njuma Aban Ekretia. The youth should just take advantage of it. Those who want to be into ICT, they can take advantage of the Accra Digital Center. All the satellite. He was just telling you people, the youth, you are sitting at home, the jobs are there. Go out and search for the jobs. Apply for it. And also, President Tika, we did you be at them. And that is something some people have held on for almost 8 years to lie. All because Nipeni bi Ghana, they just love to destroy lives. And this NPP, that is how it was built. And you have to be very careful about these people. And never forget.
The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they are, what they are, where they've come from, is something they are happy with, and they will be there for a long time. Let's not mimic their behavior. Let us reach into the principles and the values that emerged out of the circumstances that gave birth to us. And if we can hold onto those principles and those values, we will move way into the future and no one can ever defeat us. We will ride and override any obstacle as we did in the past.
Jigger saw it and he told you people were supposed to listen.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV. I see say a lot of people are moving from the traditional media to the social media. And PENDREAM, you are setting the pace because you bring the issues as they are. And the those are the issues. And then Unipa are not ready for just ordinary endorsement. But people want to hear the issues. What are the issues? What are the possible solutions? So for me, I'm endorsing PENDREAM TV. And I'm recommending, sir, obi bia na who feel traditional media and why board with it, you know, live up to expectation, you know. Your next last stop, PENDREAM TV.